Pryce, when Coach talked about the starting fast, what do you think that means? I mean, what do you guys need to do to get off to some better starts in that?
Yeah, we talked about today, bringing it for all 40 minutes. We've kind of been slow in our starts, and I feel like our defense has been pretty solid. It's been playing with our pace that really gets us open shots right off the jump.
How much of that, you talk about just getting the ball in the paint, like, do you think that some of those slow starts have been just maybe settling on the perimeter as opposed to being on attacking?
Yeah, for sure. We talked about it. We're way better offensively when we get those paint touches, so that'll be a focus for sure.
How do you think these 3 games against mid-majors prepared you for this first one against the power conference?
Yeah, like we've talked about, kind of knowing that we need to get off to fast starts, and not getting off to those fast starts is going to cost us in those high major games. So, that's probably the main thing. But there's obviously some other stuff as well that we've learned from the games.
It's been a progression for you in just getting more comfortable in these first 3 games. What progress do you think you've made just in that area?
Yeah, I feel like the first game when I only had 3 points or whatever, I was just kind of pressing, really just focusing on offense, and when I feel like I don't really worry about that and focus more on rebounding and defense and getting into the paint, it seems to just make me play a little freer and better overall.
Was there a specific moment that you felt like the load came off for you?
Not really. I mean, that first game, I knew it was just gonna, be an oddball out of there pretty much, and I just kept confidence in myself, and like I said, focused on the other things, on the defense and rebounding, which this team really needs. So, just focusing on that gets me going more.
What's impressive how quickly Leo's adjusted to cotton basketball and using coach?
Yeah, Leo's amazing. I saw it right away in the summer how good his potential is, and he just keeps getting better every day, and he works really, really hard. So I'm really excited for what he can do for this team right now and in the future.
What's it like joining the game when you know he's there every round? Like, what goes through your head when you know on the body like that?
Yeah, are you talking about like in practice when I'm going again? Yeah, well, it's not very fun. He swatted me today in practice, so it's pretty hard. You got to play off too and try and get him up in the air, but he's pretty disciplined in that as well. So he'll be really good rim protector this year for us.
How's that about Oklahoma?
Very, very physical. They're pretty big. They got guys that can fill it up. So we're really gonna have to be locked in defensively.
Let's talk about their guards. How aggressive they are, especially on the glass.
Yeah.
The guards and wings on your end. How important is blocking out, crashing glass, and matching that physicality?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like the box outs are going to be a big part of this game. Everybody's got to hit, and everybody's got to go pursue the ball. I feel like if we can limit that, we'll have a good chance.
I think your brother played in Pentagon his freshman year at Iowa.
Yeah, we played there last year too. Yeah, we played Utah there.
What just stood out about playing there?
Yeah, it's an amazing arena. It was really cool to play there, and we had a full crowd there last year, really loud, and I'm excited to see Husker Nation show out there too.
Anything unique about just how much smaller it is, like compared to BDA, like just the smaller gym? Does that affect peripheral or anything like that?
Not really. I don't really remember how I shot it there last year, but try to just eliminate all that stuff.
How important is it going to be to be just really disciplined on the offensive end against an athletic team?
Yeah.
2 feet.
For sure. It's going to be huge. They got a really good shot blocker in there, so we've emphasized already playing off of 2 feet, pump faking, seeing the kickouts. It's going to be huge.
What do you think about the alternate uniforms?
Oh, yeah, those are amazing. I got to see them a couple weeks ago. We did that photo shoot, so been just waiting for it to be posted. But those are next level. Yeah. All right, thanks, guys.